How are you all doing? Today I'm going to go over how I line a pocketbook. This pocketbook here was made by my daughter. She does have a business, Crochet with Chenille, and she made this pocketbook for her daughter for Christmas. So I have been lining her pocketbooks, and you may see on her social media pages how she go about doing this, and might have mentioned that I've been lining her pocketbooks to give it a more unique and finished look. So the first thing you want to do is to possibly get a nice piece of fabric matching the color of the yarn or wool that has been used. So in this case, I have this piece of fabric here. I just cut it into a square. Try to size it up with the bag. And I pretty much just kind of taught myself this. I haven't watched anyone line a pocketbook, but I just figured that this is a method that I would use. So this is my little technique that I came upon. So I line it up with the bag from the edge pretty much to the top. Make sure I have enough fabric. And then, so this is not a professional way, like I said, I taught myself, so I just kind of worked on this method and it works. So here it is, the excess piece of fabric from the bottom of the bag here to the top of the bag here. I measured the excess piece, I fold over, and for me, I can hold it for some beginners, or some that are not too keen on folding it and keeping it straight. You can always use needle and thread, and where you fold it over, you can base it, or you can use pins to hold it in place, okay, after folding it. You can also use a chalk, a tailor's chalk or marker to measure this from side to side, and then mark it here and here. So you can use a chalk to do that, when you get to the sides that you need. So in my case, I'm just going to use a pen here because that's a quick thing I have. So you can mark those measurements to where you need to sew the sides. Okay. So I think I have the right measurements here that I need. And also what I needed to point out, you want to fold the fabric that you're using as the liner on the inside out, facing you. All right, so when you fold the excess piece that's up the top, that's going to be facing you as well. So it's going to be looking like this. So this would be the right side, this would be the wrong side. And that's because when you position it, I'm going to put another pin right here so that won't get in the way. Right, so when you position this on the inside of the bag, it's going to be this part showing on the inside of the bag, if that makes sense. Okay, all right. So the next thing you want to do is to sew the sides of the fabric, and you want to make sure that this is even. So I'm starting where I did my marker right here on the fabric. Like I said, you can use a tailor's chalk or whatever marker you choose to use. So you want to sew your sides together. And pretty much that's all the sewing with the machine you're really going to need. You want to go ahead and trim your sides. I want to make sure that this fits in before I cut the rest of this top piece off, because this top piece excess fabric will get in the way when you start your stitching on the inside here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my pins so I don't get stuck by the pins. Okay, so this is how you place it inside the bag. And this looks like it will be a good fit in there. Okay. So when I'm satisfied with that, what I do is just make a diagonal cut on the sides there so that excess fabric doesn't get in the way. Okay. So as you can see, this is flapped over, and the opening is right there.